Steve McFarlane is hungover. Diane Weinstein's 2-year-old just got potty trained. Christina's bored. These are just some of the thousands of headlines you may come across every day on social networking sites. According to a March 27, 2009 USA Today article, 300 million users are on MySpace and Facebook alone. Social networking sites, or SNS, are much talked about aspects of everyday society. Everyone and their grandmother literally are signing up for websites like Friendster, MySpace, and Facebook every day. Due to this quick increase in popularity and use, it's important to be informed on the different dimensions of social networking sites. So today I will be informing you on the history of social networking sites, who is using them, and some of the concerns that have risen because of them. The first point I'd like to talk about is the history of social networking sites. It all started in 2003 with the creation of Friendster.com. This site was designed for 20 to 30-year-olds to catch up with old classmates, maybe even find a little romance, according to Dana Boyd in her article, Why the Youth Heart Social Networking Sites. Also, there were others on Friendster who tried to post music, advertise for events and parties, which Friendster did not allow. Now, these people saw the benefits of promotion on social networking sites, so they sought out a site that would accommodate their wants and needs. And they found that in late 2003 with MySpace. Not only did MySpace provide a huge competition for Friendster, but it also allowed people to post their music, advertise for parties and events. As Dana Boyd states, MySpace accommodated the wants and needs of a young, new, hip generation. Also here on my visual, you can see, according to the 2009 Pew Study Survey, MySpace by far is the most used social networking site in the world. As popularity increased with social networking sites, so did the wide range of people using them and for their causes. Which brings me to my second point, who's using social networking sites and what for? Well, obviously teens are using them, young adults, elderly, and professionals. And as you can imagine, teens are the #1 user of social networking sites, accounting for 65% of all users according to a 2009 Pew Study survey. Teens 12 to 17 years old are using the sites primarily for talking with friends, catching up with classmates, but also for entertainment purposes like online video gaming and music sharing. Adults are not too far behind the teens. An article, again in March 27, 2009 USA Today states that 1/3 of adult internet users has a social networking website. Like Reed Nash, 52-year-old from Massachusetts, who told the paper, quote, "I've met lots of friends on social networking sites with the same interests as I." Reed's interests? NASCAR and barbecuing. Members of eons.com took it a step further and actually met each other in person, taking a cruise to Alaska to get together, and even rendezvousing in Kansas City, Missouri to share their thoughts on spirituality. Professionals have found great use for social networking sites. According to a September 2008 article in the Curriculum Review, teachers are getting together on a website called teachersevents.com where they can share different ideas and topics on any subject anywhere in the country. Doctors, licensed physicians are on a website called serum.com according to the August 28, 2007 Wall Street Journal article. These doctors are getting online to discuss medical problems and any issues that they might have with their medical research. Though applicable in many different ways, there are some concerns that have risen with these social networking sites. Which brings me to my last and final point, issues and concerns with these sites. #1, privacy is a huge concern with a lot of people coming onto these sites. As an August 2009 New Scientist article states that, the August 2009 New Scientist article reveals a Cambridge University study that covered 29 social networking sites, and including MySpace and Facebook. Out of the 29, only 7 gave a prominent viewing of the terms of privacy for its users. Furthermore, James Neef writes in the winter 2007 publication of Journal of Consumer Affairs, quote, "People rarely even read the terms of privacy on these websites, and their personal information can be given out to anyone." Also, sexual predators are a huge issue on social networking sites, as the July 30th, 2007 New York Times article illustrates MySpace and other social networking sites have had problems with sexual predators trying to contact young users on their sites. This is why Facebook won't allow any users under the age of 18 to contact and be friends with any users over the age of 18. Also, music piracy is a huge problem on the rise. As Reuters.com in a November 6 article reported that website imean.com has been sued by Warner Brothers Music for posting for uncopyrighted music on its website. The same happened later in the year to MySpace.com, who was sued by Universal Music for posting uncopyrighted music. Now that I've covered the 3 points I'd like to talk to you about, let me just review them very quickly. Number one, cover the history of social networking sites. I told you who's using them and what for. And lastly, I discussed some of the concerns regarding these new sites. Starting just a few years ago with Friendster, social networking sites have boomed forward, with teens wanting to find an online video gaming partner, to doctors seeking an answer to a stubborn medical question, to concerns over privacy and protecting young users. Social networking sites have found their use with many different types of people. So maybe the next time you drop in on a site and you see that Sally's so PO'd at her BF, or that Jerry can't wait for the Raiders game on Sunday, maybe you'll have a little bit better insight as to what these 21st century social machines are all about. Thank you very much.